Good morning, my sweet bumblebees. I'm Gigi Mamel, and this is Living at Gigi Ma Style. I should say afternoon, it's not morning. But welcome to my live stream, and welcome to my channel. If you haven't done so already, please hit that subscribe and the notification bell and the like button and all the other stuff down there. And I would appreciate it. It helps my channel out quite a bit. Let me show you or tell you who I have with me today. This is little Manon, and this is little Riptide. Now, if you guys aren't familiar with their story, let me go over it real quick. I found this little sweetie, who is a tiny little dragon, on my porch about a day. Well, hi, Rebecca. How are you? I found little Riptide on my porch about a week before little Manon here showed up. I got Manon from Rebecca at Rebecca's Dog um, Cloud Kids as one of her giveaways. Hi, Ren, how are you? I'm glad to see you. And I was just telling everybody about these two and the fact that I am pretty doggone sure that this little man is one of the uh what do you call them, younglings from the dragon family, because these two cannot be separated for more than 1 minute or they both go crazy. So I'm pretty sure that Manon is one of the youngins. I don't think he's royalty like Serafina, but he's definitely of her family. That is for sure. Um, but these two are with me today. I have a funny story to tell you guys today. Hi, Flippy. I'm glad to see you. Um, Most of you guys know that my husband is going through some stuff right now. He was diagnosed with non-Hodgkin's lymphoma cancer, and we've been going to doctor's appointments after doctor's appointments and so on and so forth. And a couple weeks ago, or not this past week, he ended up in the hospital for a few days because he developed some blood clots. Well, they did a couple of different things, and he had to have a biopsy done where they put three little holes in his belly. Okay, no big deal. Everything was going great. But we had to go on Monday. We had to go to meet his new um, personal doctor, or we got a new what do they call them? Personal. I don't I don't know the word I'm trying to say. He's a personal doctor, and we went to meet him. Now here's the funny part. He's not a specialist. He's the regular practitioner. You know, the one that you will call in his meds and do different things like that. It's just, the one that you go to when you have a cold. He's not he's just, we had to get a new personal doctor instead, because of insurance purposes and things like that. So we went and met him. Absolutely love him. Great guy. He's going to end up being my doctor as well. But here's the funny thing that happened. Okay, this is so weird. Before we left, my husband had our dog in his lap. We have a little Chihuahua who hasn't got very many teeth left in her head, so she drools really bad. And he had her in his lap, and he had a spot on his pants where we thought she had drooled, okay? And I was like, oh, we don't have time for you to change the pants. Hopefully it'll dry before we get to the doctor's office. Well, we're on our way down there. It takes us about an hour and a half, and he's drinking coffee in the car, and we're chit-chatting, and we get there, and his pants and his shirt are really, really wet. And we were like, what the heck? Was your coffee cup leaking or what? No, he was leaking. Are you guys ready for this? One of the little incisions on his belly sprung a leak. He was leaking water out of this incision. And we're like, yeah, that's what we said. Oh my goodness. So when we got to the doctors, he called the surgeon that had done the surgery. He goes, we're going to send you over. They said, come over and to their office as soon as you're done here. And so we did. And he ended up putting 3 stitches in his belly so that he could come home. It was like, are you kidding? I mean, yeah, he was leaking. My husband sprung a leak. Isn't that just the weirdest thing? Well, hello, I'm nice to meet you, Anu. Nice to see you. Yeah, it was rather weird. It really was. He is doing amazing, guys. We went to see his oncologist yesterday. Hi, Cindy, honey. It's nice to see you. We went to see his oncologist yesterday. He is doing fine. He starts his chemo next Tuesday, which I will not be filming next Tuesday because it's going to be a 9-hour day, or longer. The very first, hi sweetheart, the very first infusion for his chemo is going to take 9 hours. We got to be down there at 8 in the morning, and they'll do lab work, and then he has to sit for 9 hours and have chemo. That one is the worst one of them all, the first one. And once that's done, then it's every 3 weeks for a couple of hours, and then that will happen they'll do 3 rounds. So that's 9 weeks. Okay, yeah. He does 1 round every 3 weeks. So for 9 weeks, and then they'll do a scan. And then they'll do 3 more rounds and do another scan. So we got like 18 more weeks, and hopefully he will be completely cured and we won't have to worry about it anymore. So yeah, he's going to be it's going to be a little rough, but we will get through it, and he's in good spirits, and he's going to be just fine. I know he will be. He knows he will be, and we will be just great. Actually, you got to be honest, the idea that he's going to finally get the chemo makes me incredibly happy. This whole time it's been waiting. I kind of feel like I'm on a roller coaster, or we are on a roller coaster going up, 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 waiting for that time where he gets the chemo so that we can actually get started on everything. He's had several procedures. Everything's been going really good. Um, he hasn't had any real, Cindy, that is amazing. I am so glad to hear that. Cindy's husband was also going through cancer, and it's just that is awesome. I am so happy for you guys. So now it's TJ's turn to get done with it and be done and be free, and that's what we're waiting on. I had to tell you guys that story because it was funny, um, and I just thought it was hilarious that we blamed the dog on the spot on her shirt. We came home and apologized to the dog because it wasn't her fault. I'm sorry, Anu. I don't understand Hindi, but I'm glad you're here. I just don't understand what you're saying, honey. I'm sorry. Um, Other than that, I got a few announcements. I finished the two dolls for the new family. Um, for Jewel's mom and her sister, they are done and they will be introduced very soon. I think you guys are going to love the way they turned out. Um, so I'm going to do what I'm planning on is um, doing a bonus video this week, kind of behind the scenes, meet the families, and then Jewel and Margie will do their Friday video separately. So there'll be two. But so that will be happening. I'm going to do a mini me reminder video, a June's giveaway. I will be doing unboxing the doll and showing her off sometime this week. I think Thursday or I can't remember if it's Thursday or Saturday, guys. My book's in the room. Trying to keep a schedule going. Sometimes it will work, sometimes it won't. You guys know how that goes. But this one here, I need to get weighted because he doesn't weigh much of nothing. I got to put some weight in this boy. And then I saw some. I've got another little thing going on. Is I realized something the other day, and this new baby's name is Manon. He is a dragon keeper youngling, and his name is Manon, which means water god. He is a water god because Riptide is a water dragon. So that is who this is. And I thought I have all my dolls out in the living room. You guys know that. I realized something. I have siblings that look very much alike. If you look at Manon, he and Tia look a lot alike. And if you look at Merrick and Trey, they look a lot alike. So I'm going to do a sibling look-alike kind of thing. Well, hello, Once Upon a Nursery. Hi, Tamara, or what? Tamara. That's right. I'm glad you're here. Every I don't know, Meg. I don't know. Yeah, I just wanted to kind of uh do a little something something. I'm trying to keep my videos kind of short because of what's going on. Trying to keep everything, I'm not exactly sure what has to be done yet as far as um, how do I put this? I don't know if I'm going to be able to share a room with my husband while he's going through the chemo, or if I have to hook up a different room, or sleep on the sofa or whatever. I don't know what I have, what kind of preparations I need to make yet. I'm still working on it. Um, Trying to figure out exactly what needs to be done here at the house yet. Um, Kind of been looking up some things and trying to do different things. Um, I'm hoping that it's not going to be too awful hard to keep things done up and if you do you understand what I'm getting at? Okay, well that would be cool. I it's been it's been a ride and it's going to get it's going to get harder and but I'm doing the best I can with keeping things going. Uh Next month's I've got this month's giveaway baby. I'm going to show her off a little bit more and you guys July's giveaway baby you're going to love. I found her at Goodwill, and she is going to be the cutest little thing when I get done with her. Yeah, Cindy, I was talking. Cindy just asked if we were at the lemon hole. Yes, we were, and yes, I can. And depends on what floor you're on. I found this out the hard way. The last time he was in the hospital, we were up on uh floor 5, and they wouldn't let me stay with him. Floor 2, I could stay with him, but not floor 5. Um, but I meant more for here at home. Um, Whether I'm going to have to sleep, after he's had the chemo, um, do I have, there's so many, uh, some people have told me that because he's having chemo, I'm not going to be able to sleep in the same bed with him, that I'm going to have to sleep someplace else. Um, the what? Um, and if, uh, please, can you have a what? I'm not sure what that means. Aurora, I don't know what that means. Um, but whether I have to, sleep on the couch while after because he's going to be so sick, or if I'm going to have to wear gloves and masks, and it's just there's a lot of questions that I don't have answers for yet. Sorry, Sarah. Sarah, what do you mean? My husband has cancer, and I'm talking about that. I hope not, Meg. That's all awesome. That's what I need. Well, um, Cindy, I appreciate that. I need to call. I will call you later and tell you what kind of meds he's on and stuff like that, and we'll go over it. Maybe you can help me out with some questions. But like I said, a lot of things are coming up, and doing my best to just keep things going and be up and positive and all of that. But guys, I hate to do this to you, but I gotta go potty. So I'm going to get off of here. I just wanted to come on, let you guys know what was happening, and that I appreciate absolutely every one of you guys. You have all been there for me, and you have been there to help me. Oh, well, wonderful, Ella. I appreciate. Yeah, I love this little guy. His name is Manon, and I absolutely adore him. Um, you guys, with everything that's been going on, you being here for me has been amazing. And you guys make my day every day. With your videos, with your love, with your support, with everything that you do for me, I wouldn't know what to do without you. Guys, I love you, but I have to go. So I'm gonna go. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next video. Bye now.